I did not see you there. Welcome to the Cocina de Frugal Gourmet. I am the Frugal Gourmet. Today we will be making Elizabethan era style foods. We will be making pancakes like they had for breakfast, and their supper, which we will be showing later on, and we will be talking about their desserts. First of all, we'll start off with the pancake. Oh, I left my thing on the stove. Bad, bad. Rule number 1 of the kitchen, never leave anything on the stove, especially when it's on and hot. The Elizabethan eras love to have pancakes in the morning for breakfast. They like to accompany them with the occasional beer, or ale, as they like to call it more in the Elizabethan era. And also, they had water, and when they could, they would go milk their cows for milk, and it was considered a delicacy to have the milk.
Hello, Frugal!
Oh, look who we have here.
It is smelling so good in the Cocina de Frugal.
Thank you. This is Trixton. You may remember her from last semester's English project.
Well, what are you making here?
Today we're making pancakes and Elizabethan era style foods. Now, here, oh, Trixton, I totally spaced this out. For the Elizabethan era supper, could you please go preheat the oven to 375 degrees, please? Thank you. All right, now, the Elizabethan eras. Now, they flipped their pancakes when they was very bubbly, so we should probably wait till it's a little more bubbly.
Frugal.
Oh, I use it. Oh, excuse me.
Stuff on your mouth.
Oh, silly me. Oh. Hold on.
Little mustache problem.
Yes. Well, anyway, back to the pancakes. So, they wait till it's bubbly. Not bubbly, don't flip. Very simple. Simple as that. Yes. Okay. They like to have jam and sugar on their pancakes, but only the rich could afford the sugar on their pancakes. It was a symbol of social status. If you had black teeth, it was very good to have black teeth. It showed your rank in society, like because of all the sugar.
Have black teeth?
The sugar, it causes your teeth to rot, Tristan. They rot and they become black.
I understand.
Nobody enjoys that. Nobody. Yes, but while we wait, oh, I think it is bubbling enough now. So we flip. Oh, lovely. Voila. Yes, very good, Tristan. Very good. You're catching on. You'll be just like me someday. I can tell you, I'm very excited. Anyway, yes. Now we wait, and we wait. And here I have half of this pancake, but I got a little hungry, so I took some bite. I'm sorry. I think you get the idea. So, they like to accompany with jam. This is raspberry jam. Very good. Yes. So I dip raspberry jam. Ah. And this apricot jam. Not so good, so I do not try. Since we are here at the Frugal Gourmet, we are of high status cooking show, we put sugar on our pancake, powdered sugar. Very good. Thank you, Trixton. What a great helper you are today. You know what else you could do for me? You could fill up my glass of water. I'm feeling very, very parched. Thank you, Trixton.
I understand.
Thank you. Ah, yes. Oh, and they just like to mix in that jam with the sugar. Just making me hungry. I better take this pancake off. Rule number 2 of the kitchen, never leave a pancake on the griddle. Could result in... also, rule number 3 of the griddle. Make sure that the griddle is on before you make a pancake. I have tried that once, but the griddle was not on. Pancake did not work. Did not turn out. Okay, now we move on. And we make the supper. They liked a bunch of meats for their supper, like rabbit. Like this rabbit here. Now, thank you very much, Trixton, for preheating the oven for me. And you put in the rabbit in the oven for 1 hour. Oh, silly Frugal. I forgot to put the salt on. Oh, those Elizabethan eras really enjoy their salt. And we leave that in for 1 hour. Start. Lovely. Frugal's thirsty. Very well.
Frugal spelled the other one is.
Frugal's pot. Moving on. They also sometimes resorted to cannibalism in the Elizabethan era. No, just kidding. No, they did not resort to cannibalism. Only some. Just kidding again. No cannibalism. Okay. They really like their tea. Now let me just turn on the stove for the tea.
Frugal, what is your favorite?
My favorite kind of tea would have to be English tea. English tea is very good. It is very good for your sinuses. I like to have tea when it is when I am very congested in the nose and the mouth area. And it just clears my sinuses and I can breathe again.
Frugal,
No, please say. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Oh, and for dessert, they enjoyed their roasted almonds. Since many Elizabethan era people could not afford sugar, they like to flavor and use toasted almonds instead. They would roast the almonds in a pan, much like so, and they would turn it on, and they would roast their almonds, and they would make almond tarts with these roasted almonds, and they would make anything that you want with the roasted almonds. They are very versatile.
you know what else helps clear your sinuses?
Yes.
Is when you put like Vicks on the bottom of your feet.
Really?
Put socks
Vicks
on?
Vapor Rub.
Yes, I learned that from Senior Milker. I'm
Lovely.
gonna try that sometime, Frugal.
Yes. Oh, my tea is starting to boil. Okay, so now we talked about desserts, and we talked about breakfast, and we talked about beverages. Oh, silly Frugal. Okay, so they really enjoyed the beer, sometimes for breakfast and for dinner, and which is supper.
Have
They
you
call
ever
it
tried
supper.
that?
Beer for breakfast?
Yeah.
Of course not.
Oh,
This is not how I like it. Just simply not how it's done.
wise words of Frugal.
Yes. We wait for the tea to boil, I will tell you about the utensils. They did not have forks back then in the Elizabethan era. They used their knife for pretty much everything. They would just stab at their food, and they would use it also as a spoon. So if you have soup, you just scoop it up with your knife. As you can see, my hands are very dirty. The Elizabethan era people would not be very happy with me. So, first before I wash my hands, I must take the tea off of the thing. Oh, lovely tea, lovely tea. Yes. All right, so we take off we pour the tea. We pour the tea.
I'll get Frugal.
Thank you. Yes. So now I wash my hands. Wash my hands.
Frugal,
You
you want
wash
me to
your
pour your
hands.
tea for you?
Yes, please. You wash your hands. Use much soap. Here at the Frugal Gourmet Cucina. Cucina soap is our brand. Thank you to the fine people at Cucina for donating this soap for today. And now wash your hands. Wash them. Wash. Sometimes I like to sing the ABCs while I wash my hands. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Oh, yes. Now I am done. And I wipe my hands off thoroughly. Oh, and finally, take a sip of our hot, nice, boiling English tea that they enjoyed having for their Elizabethan era. Thank you for visiting us today on the Frugal Gourmet. Until next time, I'm the Frugal Gourmet, and have a frugal day.